a 4-hour work week. Instead, you'll take a step back from the day-to-day operations, becoming an observer of your business rather than its operator. You'll learn to let go of the reins and lean on your team. Many small business owners, and I include myself in this generalization, struggle to let go. You've created this little world in which everything works exactly the way you want. The minute you let go of the wheel, your business suddenly feels like an out-of-control car, destined to swerve into a ditch or a tree and burst into flames unless, at the very last minute, you grab the steering wheel again and take back full control. As a result, this is where most small businesses remain. In 2021, there were an estimated 5.5 million small businesses in the UK, and 4.2 million of them, 76%, had no employees at all. Perhaps you're one of these one-person bands. Maybe you tried hiring someone in the past, and when that person didn't behave exactly as you would, you snatched the steering wheel back. After this happened a few times, you said to yourself, I'm the only one who can do this. I wish I could just clone myself. I've met many business owners like this. They've built up muscle memory over several years, convincing themselves that they are the only person capable of doing things properly, and that without their constant micromanagement, their company will descend into chaos. These types of people don't really own a business. Their business owns them. What would happen to your business if you went on a holiday for a month? If you think it would all fall apart, you've designed your business to rely on you. So, back to the drawing board you go. A false exit isn't about cloning you. It's about turning your business into a predictable machine designed in your mode. Your team will never be you. They'll never think, behave, or act exactly the way you do because they're not you. There's only one you. Instead, it's about creating systems and processes that help your team to think and act like you. It's about coaching your team so they know why you think and act the way you do. Once you've implemented what you'll learn in this book, you will own a business that doesn't rely on you, yet still benefits from your expertise and experience, your values and strategic input. You'll still own the golden goose, and it will be a goose that won't keel over and die if you take a few weeks off. Pipelines, not buckets. Once upon a time, there were two brothers, Barry and Paul. They were both dreamers, often talking late into the night about how one day they would become the richest men in town. They were hard workers, always on the lookout for an opportunity. One day, the town mayor presented them with one. He said, "We're looking for 2 men to carry water from the river in the hills down to a cistern in the town square." Paul immediately piped up, "Look no further, Mr. Mayor. My brother Barry and I are just the men for the job." By sunrise the following morning, Barry and Paul were headed for the river, armed with a couple of buckets each. The brothers worked tirelessly throughout the day, lugging bucket after bucket of water down to the town centre, then turning around and trudging back up the steep hill to collect more. At the end of the day, the mayor was ecstatic with the brothers' work and gave them a penny for each bucket of water they had successfully delivered. "Same again tomorrow morning, lads?" asked the mayor. "You bet," smiled Barry. But Paul wasn't so sure. After a long day going up and down the hill, ferrying heavy buckets, his back ached and his hands were blistered. The thought of getting up before dawn and doing the same thing day after day worried him greatly, and he went to bed that night dreaming of a better way to get the water from the river to the cistern. "I've got a plan," Paul announced the next morning as the brothers grabbed their buckets and headed up towards the river. "Rather than spending all day breaking our backs lugging these buckets back and forth for a few pence, why don't we build a pipeline down from the river to the town centre?" "Oh, I don't know about that," Barry replied. "We've got a great job here if we don't mess it up. I can carry more than 100 buckets a day. At a penny a bucket, I'm earning £1 a day here. I'm rich. This is the best gig in town. As long as we keep carrying buckets, we're set for life." Ha! You and your dreams. A pipeline indeed. But Paul wasn't to be discouraged. He agreed to help Barry carry buckets in the mornings, after which Paul would work on his pipeline in the afternoons and weekends. Now Paul knew